Hi there, students. A catachresis. A catachresis. I think this word's great. Or also an abusio. An abuse. Okay, at the first and basic level, a catachresis is using the wrong word. So, for example, using etymology instead of entomology, or entomology instead of etymology. So, entomology is the study of insects. Etymology is where a word comes from. So, at the end of the video, maybe I'm going to study the entomology or etymology of this word of catacresis. It's using the wrong word. Yeah, it's using a word that where the meaning is not right. So, for example, if you said flagrant instead of blatant, or vice versa, that would be catacresis again. Effectively just using the wrong word in the wrong place. All of the dictionaries say using mitigate instead of militate, or vice versa. So it's using words in the wrong context. It's using the wrong word. Luxuriant or luxurious. Yeah, luxuriant, growing really well. My beard's pretty luxuriant. Luxurious, no, that's a 5-star hotel room. So the hotel room was luxuriant. No. That again is catachresis. Okay, so that's the first level. Second level is using figurative speech wrongly, or for example a mixed metaphor that goes too far. So, for example, they put the ship of state on its feet. So the ship of state on its feet. It's an incongruous, doesn't fit metaphors that go together. So a combination of various metaphors that get to the point where it is ridiculous. The negotiator played his cards to the hilt. So the negotiator played his cards, used the things that he had to the hilt as strong as possible, as strong as possibly. It's too many metaphors together. And this is maybe the idea of catachresis, or paradoxical figures of speech, blind mouths. Yeah, there are too many blind mouths for us to feed. And this is where we are going from wrong use of words into something more literary. An anachronism for an anomaly. That's using the wrong word. But when you start to use metaphors that they start to make too many together, then it's not so good. For example, to mow somebody's beard. Yeah, do you think my face needs mowing? Yeah, or to to shave the grass. You don't shave the grass. Well, you could if you're being very, very literary. And now we're using catachresis as a rhetorical technique to use various figures of speech to explain something or to describe something. Now, let's go to level 3. What is the difference between catachresis and a metaphor? The sun, an orange hanging from a tree in the sky. That's a metaphor. Catachresis is when you are inventing a metaphor because there is no easy way or easy word or easy sets of words to describe something. So, for example, in Spanish, one of the things I like, or in other languages, I like to look for is words that don't have a translation, concepts that they just don't translate well. And then if you use some sort of metaphor for this, that would be catachresis. So catachresis is inventing a new metaphor to describe something because there is no suitable word, there are no suitable set of words for it. Whereas a metaphor is using something that already exists. It's using a metaphor is something that has been used and is easy to express in another way. And that's the difference. Whereas the catachresis, it's like using a set of words to describe something that you don't have your words for it in your language, and that's why you're doing this. Now, catachresis, you can also use the word abusio, or maybe abusio, and this is effectively catachresis as well, but I think this talks about just the improper use of words, using one word when you should be using another, not using the right words. Maybe a bit like Sam Weller from the Pickwick Papers. I was going to say from the Picnic Papers, and that would be a perfect abusio by Charles Dickens. Okay, so catachresis, using the wrong words in a particular place. So the etymology of the word catachresis comes from ancient Greek, catachresis, misuse of a word. Okay, that was easy, etymology. And abusio, abuse. So formality, catachresis, I think I'm going to give it a 6.5, maybe a 7, 6.5 in formality. Using a semi-formal conversation, a semi-formal or formal writing. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Catachresis.